So I switch it to the top frame. Now I need to get all the child frames in the top frame. Fetch all the child frames in the top frame. So list of web element. So child frames list equal to driver dot find elements. So by dot tag name frame tag. So now you can get total number of child frames. Okay. Now I need to switch to the one of the child frame. How can I switch to the one of the child frame? See here, I need to switch to this middle frame. So how can I switch to the middle frame? You can see that that frame middle. So name frame middle is there. So take this name frame middle and you can switch to that. So wutils dot switch to frame middle. So I switch to middle frame. Now you need to get the text of this middle frame. Get this text. So there is ID content. So get that and asset that. So that's how you can see whether it is switched. And if you don't switch, then it won't perform the action. I will show you that also. So string middle frame text equal to driver dot find element. So by dot so ID, right? That's ID. Get text. So assertions dot assert equals. So what is the expected? See that what is the expected? Middle all capital letters. So this is one you are expecting. So what is the actual? This is the actual. So from web pages, whatever it is coming, that's the actual. So this is the total. And how to navigate back to previous? Navigate back to previous position. So driver, oh, you have a method, right? Already wutils dot. So there is a default. Switch to default frame. So that's a default frame. It will switch. Okay, so done. Then automatically it will close. Okay, we closed the before all is there, but after all is missing. So let me write the after all. Right after all, you have to close the browser, right? So we missed it that we deleted that. Public static void. It's a static method. Tear down. If driver is not null, driver dot quit. So let's execute this. So that's how to switch to the frames. So next, how to switch to the internal frames. We'll see, then we can close for the day, and next class we'll start the TestNG framework. So that's all. Just practice on the JUnit, all the annotations. If you are not writing the code, and it won't work out, and so you have to write the code. Then only you will get the things. So the last one, just I'm going to copy this, paste it, internal frames, iframes. So iframe test. So iframe test. So till this point it is common. Till this it is okay. Here I need to change it to iframe test. So iframe means internal frames. So instead of nested frames, you have to click on the go back. So iframe. So there is a iframe. So you click on iframe link. Just click on the iframe link. So once you click on iframe link, so you will go to here. So here you will go and see, this is inside the frame. So you have to see, this is the iframe inside. So you have to switch to clear this or to get this text, whatever you want to do, any actions here. So first you have to switch. If you are not switching, it won't work out. So see how I'm going to switch it. So there is no number of frames, right? Only one frame. So if you see iframe, and you will get only one. So iframes list size. This is fine. I am going to switch to, first I have to identify the web element of the iframe. If you want to switch to the internal frames, so you have to identify the web element. So iframe equal to driver dot find element. So by dot id, you just provide the id. So I'm identifying the internal frame. Then I need to pass this web element to this method, switch to method. Then it will switch. After switching, so you can get this text, or you can clear this text and type something, whatever you want, you can do that, right? So tiny MSC body, you can get that text if you want. Get the text. So web element uh, body text equal to driver dot find element by dot id msc dot get text. So anything, something you are getting, because this is not web element, it's a string. So then you can do assertions. right? So that's one, and then you can come back. So let's execute this. So it is failing. So what is the reason for failure? You can see that because there is on top of that there is a one layer timeout exception. So fail to nested frames. Oh, okay, I have given wrong. So nested frames, where is that line number? You can see here. You can find out the line number. Line number 56. See, this we have given wrong, right? So it's not a nested frame. You are not navigating to the nested frame. This is the iframe. So that is the one. You just correct this. Yeah, run it again. See, it is done. Success. So suppose I haven't switched, right? So this switch I will comment out, right? I will comment out this switch to frame. What will happen? You see this, whether it is going to execute or not. You can see that. If you don't switch, it won't work. If there are frames or iframes, you have to switch to that. Like a alert dialog box, how you switched. For a frame tag inside, there are again sub page. A frame is a sub page. See, it is not going to switch. See, there is a failure, right? So no such element exception. No such element. Unable to locate element. This one. So line number also you can find it out very clearly here. Which line the error is occurring. You can see that here. Clearly line number 65. So this is not able to find it out. Because this is inside the frame and we commented that inside the frame. So the frame switching to frame is I commented. So that's why if you don't switch, it won't work. So if you switch, then it will recognize and so do the magics, whatever the magic you want inside that frame. So either frame or alerts, if you have such kind of concepts in the web pages, first switch to that, then do the actions on that frame inside web elements. Then only Selenium will recognize. If you are not switching, Selenium is not going to recognize. So with this, so we have written 4 programs on JUnit. It's enough. You just need to know these 4 programs. If you try in different websites on your own, then you will get a perfect, and test ng will be understandable. If you are not practicing this, test ng you won't understand. It will be Arabic again there. So don't make that mistake. Spend some time, 3-4 hours, so and finish